get him back to the ship. Here's my full name. And
4 names.
Yeah, they used to have.
And in the old days, you took the name of your sponsor.
Your sponsors, your godparents.
I mean, your godparents, yeah. And there's Grandma. Here's the children. This is a summary, but this was done. I don't have the ability to do this. This was done by the instructor.
Oh, really?
She has the capability of doing that.
So this, you go on a website and you fill it in, and then it prints it out like this?
No, I actually have all the software for this.
Oh, so it is a software.
Oh, you do?
This is a software program, yeah. I have all the software for this.
That's Ancestry.com or something else?
It's Family Tree Maker.
Oh, okay.
It's, yeah.
And then here's where I was born, Germany.
Oh, and we can add to that one.
Oh, yeah.
We have that, of course, and then we can add the next generation.
Well, eventually I intend to go on, but right now I got trouble just getting my own. You know, like an Uncle Wally's. I know his kids' names, but I don't know when they were born, who they buried, or anything on them. So I'm going to have to write to him, and I'm going to have to do it soon because his health is failing.
Oh,
if I don't get it to him soon.
Is Kathy okay, do you know?
Well, Kathy had a bypass surgery.
Recently?
November.
Oh, gosh.
And Wally was taken off of dialysis for the month of December. But in January 2nd he starts his dialysis again.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Let's see, way up here somewhere I was.
What city were you born in?
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
It's a seaport up here somewhere. Hamburg.
See it?
Now this is a copy of my birth certificate.
That is cool.
Show you what that looks like.
It's the original?
In those days they didn't have typewriters, you got to remember. Yeah, this is a copy of the original.
Isn't that hard to imagine?
No typewriter.
And I had to tape it because it's falling apart, and you can see the tape marks on there.
Oh, the original?
Can you read that, Matt?
That's a copy. That's a copy of the original.
Read it.
Huh? I can't read that.
And then you had it translated?
This is translated.
Here's the translation.
I can count to 10 and that's it.
And I had to pay for that. I had to pay for that translation.
So you have the original birth certificate?
I've got the original. Now, I met a woman who works at the.
Oh yeah, you were saying that. The
and she's a
consulate?
genealogist, and she's going to try and get me tell me how to get a copy of the original because mine is ready to fall apart. And the only way I figure is I've got to get this through the German consulate, and she's going to try to find out just where in Texas they have German consulates.
Oh, okay.
Usually every big city has one. This is my
What's that?
baptismal certificate. See, I also bought a labeler, so I make these labels.
Oh, that's nice.
That's all in German too, right?
Yeah, it's a German. And this I got from Ancestry.com, passenger list. Here's my name. And I arrived in New York at November 12, 1923. And they give you an estimated date of birth because when you apply for a
Passport?
passport, in those days all you did is put down the year. You didn't put down the.
Oh. long time.
month and day. We arrived in New York. And then this is the actual
that's so
document
cool.
from the ship.
That's a
And let's see where I got my name up here somewhere.
Ooh, you need a magnifying glass.
Right,
for
right,
that.
yeah, you need it.
Look at
Yeah,
that check mark when it did roll call.
Yeah.
yeah, here we are, Thiele. There's my father, Walter, Agnes, and Eric, the three of us. And this is the ship I came in on.
Wow.
And that's the history of the ship. And then I started going through the census years. I started with the 1930 census and go backwards. And there you've got it. And so when you don't know when they were born, what I did is I just subtracted this age from this, and I just put down the year. That's my graduation picture.
Some hot guy, huh?
Here I am on here, somewhere up here. That's me right there.
What high school is this?
Boys Trade and Technical High School,
Where is that?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh wow. That's a place for single ladies to go.
Well, they downdated
All
it.
boys school.
No,
I'm saying to go find somebody.
no, they changed it. It's the boys and girls schools now. When they passed this law on, they made all the schools integrate.
Mm-hmm.
The Boys Tech had to take in girls also.
So is it still called Boys Tech?
No, it's I think it's no, I don't think it is. It's called Technical High School, but they just removed the boys' name from it. And I served as an apprenticeship as a machinist apprentice. Here's
Then I
my
put him in his crib and he was.
here's my
resting a little
certificate.
bit. Give him a few minutes. Okay.
And these are all the machines I can operate, that I learned to operate.
Are there a bunch of stuffed animals in there? No. I took one out.
And that's my graduation certificate of apprenticeship. This is my badge, my security badge to get into the plant, because we were a defense plant, but you had to have a security badge. And each one of these is a different department that I was allowed to go into. So, and this is Grandma and me and our wedding.
Josie. You just want like.
Here's the certificate of marriage.
There's no stuffed
Oh,
animals.
here's another copy.
Okay, and blanket and bumper. It's okay. Okay.
And here's me as a cub master.
Well, I don't. Should I open it?
How'd you get that?
That's a
This package.
newspaper article. Here's
Is that
the
the original?
the original.
Now what was this? Oh. You were cub master.
I was in scouting for 10 years. I was a cub master and I was a Boy Scout, not a Boy Scout leader. I wasn't the head one, but I was one of the, they called one of the leaders. They had to have 5 leaders. The only reason I went into the Boy Scout is they couldn't get any leaders, so they asked me if I'd be one, so I said, okay. This is our first home in Frisco.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my citizenship papers.
Oh.
And look at the year I got that.
I was gonna say 84.
Yeah.
Same year I was born.
Initially, if any child under 12 years old who comes into this country with his parents becomes a citizen, then his father or mother become a citizen. But when my father and mother became citizens, they never declared me as a child. So legally, I was not a citizen.
And then you didn't have to get one until then, until it was required?
Well, actually, I didn't have to get one.